Well, good morning, everyone. I am back. It's Tuesday morning, and I am back in Reno, Nevada after my one-week trip up to the Northwest. And I have to say it was quite an interesting experience sleeping in a car. I had a air mattress, which was fairly cheap, wasn't very expensive, and I went through 3 of them during the time that I was sleeping in my car. They just deflated at some point. They were good for like 2 nights of full air, and then after that I was sleeping on hard plastic. So I'm going to advertise this. I don't really want to make this a habit, but when you guys see this Intex, it's a Intex inflatable mattress, a twin mattress. They call it the Classic Downy. I got it at Walmart. I had to take it back twice, and finally the 3rd time it lasted 3 nights. It was no big deal. It was only $8 as far as the price, but it's just, you know, when you wake up at like 2 or 3 in the morning and, you know, you were sleeping on air and then you're sleeping on a hard surface, you know, the mattress isn't going to take air again. So, you know, I had to maneuver some pillows and extra stuff I had in the car. So anyway, lesson learned. Get some pads next time so they stack in the back of the car, and then when you're ready to sleep you can just lay them out. Otherwise, the trip went well, and I have to apologize a little bit for my filming on the last 2 videos. I didn't have my stabilizer with me when I went into the Evergreen Museum of Flight. They would not allow me to have any attachments to my camera and my phone, so I had to do it by hand, and I think I'm a little steadier with the gimbal I have now. So anyway, I guess we'll see. So I want to talk about a couple of things more today in my van that I didn't talk about last week or before when I started my first video when I gave my van tour. First thing is I can't sleep on an unlevel surface. You know, in other words, if my head's lower than my feet, it doesn't play out usually very well. So I bought myself a little leveler. It's just a couple of bucks, and I'll put it up on my dashboard here so you can take a look at it. But this little leveler I can put on my dashboard and pretty much tells me whether or not I'm going to be level. And then on my table in the back I can turn it the other direction, which is more importantly what I need to know, whether or not my head is going to be, you know, higher than my feet. Real important. So something that most RVs have automatically built in their vehicles, but you know, just having to do it by hand. I'm going to jump back here into my van and show you guys something that I purchased here when I got back. I bought a what they call a Nexta 19-inch TV. It is got a lot of different options on it. I'm going to put the box up in front of it here so you can kind of see it. You can see that 19-inch widescreen. I got this at a petrol truck stop. It has all different kinds of things in it. You can plug your computer to it, use it as a visual. It's an AC/DC unit, 12-volt, LED technology. It's got a built-in DVD player, built-in antenna, digital TV. It's got a USB port to do some stuff. It's about $170. It's not very big, and what's really nice about it is when I'm done with it watching the TV, it's got a remote and all that. I can go ahead and put it down into this lower yellow tote that I have, which has basically shoes and other soft material in there, along with a few cloths. So I can go ahead and put that in there when I'm not using it. And of course it plugs to my power source and works really well. My power source gives me about 2.5 to 3 hours worth of power every night. So if I get it recharged properly, I can go ahead and watch TV. So I get TV stations, I can play DVD movies. Basically a lot of interesting things that I have with it. So anyway, it's called a Nexta, and you know, it has a lot of built-in things, so it makes it really nice. I'm going to step outside. One of the things that I didn't talk about was how I'm repowering or charging up my my power unit. So, you know, I have to admit I cheat just a little bit. I have where I work, my boss allows me to plug the power in every day. Excuse me. So I bought this little bag, and this little bag is really nice. I kind of hold it with one hand, but I can put the power unit in there, and then I can zip it up. I just bought this at a thrift store for about $4. You know, it wasn't very much money, but what's good about it is I can put my charge cord in it, and then I can go ahead with the handle, and I can take it with me into work, roll it on in, plug it up next to a wall, put the handle down, and recharge my unit sitting like under a desk or under something that's not very well noticed. Then after 8 or 9 hours of working, I can go ahead and then use my power every night. So anyway, that's my cheap way around, I guess, having solar. The other thing I wanted to talk about, I'm going to open up my van here at the back. We didn't talk about this before. So at the back of the van, I told you I have this curtain here, and I have my Sealy mattress. And I don't know if you really can't see up in there. It's kind of a bright day, but maybe you can see a little better here. I got a U-Haul box that fits underneath my metal frame. This metal frame that I have came from Big Lots. It was about $100. It's a twin size. Fits nice. The cabinet fit in real nice to it. And what I did is I needed to make this van a little bit of a storage van as well as being something to live in. So I bought 8 or 9 U-Haul boxes, and these U-Haul boxes, this one's empty of course, but they measure 12 inches by 12 inches by 16 inches. So it's only 12 inches high, and what's really great about this particular box will fit all my LPs in it. So in the back of my van, underneath my mattress, I have about 300 vinyl records, which I think I mentioned in the first video that I like collecting vinyl records. So I've got 300 of them mixed in about 3 or 4 boxes underneath my bunk. I got some totes under here that don't measure any more than 12 inches high. The bunk itself the metal frame is 14 inches, so it all fits nice underneath like a jigsaw puzzle. So it kind of works pretty well. I also have my chains back there just in case I would need it. I also have over in the corner a spare tire. I don't have it outside of the van. Again, trying to keep the stealth idea going so you really can't see anything in the back. I had the van modified a couple of years ago. I have a U-Haul hitch underneath here, and which I told you that I can go ahead and I can pull my my little Chevy HHR here behind the van anywhere that I want, and then if I have a tow dolly with it, I can drop it off at U-Haul when I get to my destination. So I always have 2 vehicles, always a plan. So anyway, those are a couple of things that I decided to add here since the first video kind of missed a little bit of it. So I guess you could say I'm kind of cheating a little bit by getting my power, by getting it directly from a wall, but you know, it is what it is, and it works pretty well for me. I have my computers on battery, my phone's on battery at night, you know, and I can go ahead and plug in my phones. The bag that I have here has a pocket for me to put my cell phones in and run the cable into on the bottom end with a hole, put a surge protector under there, and I can charge 3 or 4 things all at one time. So at night then, you know, I'm running it battery down a little bit, but it works pretty good. So anyway, that's just a quick video on some of the things I missed before. I intend to be making a few more videos. There's some things going on in my life that I'm going to talk about in the next video. I try to keep these videos, you know, under 12 minutes if I can, you know. So anyway, that's my video for today. You guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you on my next video. Again, if you like the video, please like, and if you would like, please subscribe. So this is Greg. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.